What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, back with another daily upload. Y'all like my Eskimo jacket? You feel me? DJ Eskimo in the building, you feel me? I got this big ass hoodie on. But anyways, today I want to talk about how your ego is more confident than you. Yes, I said it. Your ego is more confident than you. How you letting your ego control your life? How you letting your ego tell you what to do and you not listening to God's intuition? You rather listen to your ego than listen to God? Come on now, does that make any sense? Because your ego is stuck in this physical plane. So if your ego is stuck in this physical plane, of course it's going to trick you into falling into the illusions of this world. Your ego is tricking you to fall into the illusions of this world. But you need to learn how to come together with your ego. See, a lot of time, a lot of people preach you versus you, but it's not you versus you, it's you with you. You're in this together with yourself. You have to be together with yourself. You have to be one with yourself. You don't want to go against your ego because your ego gonna win every time because your ego is more powerful than you think. Your ego is more powerful than your mind. Your ego could corrupt your mind and make you fall back into those bad habits every time. And you know what I'm talking about, them habits that you trying to break, 2025. I know a lot of y'all already went back to them habits because your ego is in control of you. But you got to become more confident than your ego. You got to learn how to put your ego to the side. You got to humble your ego. Your ego is really arrogant because it knows that it can control you. You got to look at your ego as somebody that's controlling in your life, that you know can control you. That's not a good analogy, but I don't care. I know y'all looking at me like, huh? Somebody that controls me in my life. But you get what I'm saying? You get the bigger picture. Like, look at it as you working for a boss. And the boss knows he has all type of power over you. So you can't even do nothing because he can fire you at any minute. Your ego can trick you at any minute because it knows you. It knows you because it grew up with you. Your ego was there since you was born. And your ego just retained information and trauma and everything that went through your life. So your ego know how to bring that trauma back in your life. You sitting over here wondering why you still going through certain type of pains, certain type of emotion when it comes to certain situations. Because your ego knows the certain type of pain that you went through. So your ego will make you feel a certain type of pain when you experience a certain type of thing that triggered the thoughts in your head that went towards that trauma. This is why you need to meditate to let these thoughts out, to let these emotions out, because your ego knows that you have emotions stored up in you. Your ego is a separate entity. It's following you. And the more you run away from your ego, the more it will chase after you. But the more that you face your ego, the more it will run away from you, the more that you're in control of it. But you know, a lot of times, a lot of people will never ever understand their ego because they're so fixated on other things. They're distracted by the world. They're distracted by social media. They're distracted by a lot of things. Social media isn't bad, but you need to learn how to take some time out through the day and just sit with yourself and be with yourself. Because I promise you, when TikTok went down, I promise you a lot of people hit my phone up, would just hit my phone up. And I understood why, because they was bored. But you know me, I already started learning how to cope with my ego. So I wasn't really bored. I was really taking that time to get stuff done. And I truly enjoyed it. Even though I still don't have TikTok on my phone, I truly enjoy just being off my phone because it's like I could pay attention to my emotions and I could pay attention to the things that I say and I could pay attention to the things that I program my mind with. Because after I meditate, I clear my mind, I clear my heart, I clear my body, I clear everything. And now I can talk to myself the certain type of way. I could create the certain type of way that I want to. Meditation is the key to creating. Because when you meditate, you release out the old emotions and the old thoughts. And then you can fill your brain and your body up with new emotions. But you won't take that time out of the day to put TikTok down, to put all these social media websites down. How you understand the trend more than you understand yourself? You don't even know what type of emotions you feeling. But if I ask you what type of trend going on TikTok, you'll tell me the trend. You go all deep into it. You'll explain the trend then. But if I ask you, what emotion you feeling? Why do you feel this emotion? You're going to hit me with a bunch of, I don't know, because you spend so much time on social media. You spend so much time distracted away from yourself. You know that little resistance feeling, or when you feel like you overthinking? You feel like you overthinking because your mind is trying to tell you that you need to relax. That's how aware you need to be of yourself. When you overthink, that means your mind is saying it needs to relax. So you need to meditate, or you need to sit and just sit with yourself. When you feel a certain type of resistance with your emotions, when you feel a lot of emotions, that's your body telling you that you need to relax. You never looked at it like that, didn't you? No, I bet half of y'all didn't look at it like that. That's the only reason you feeling these things, because your body has to release it. And the only way it can release it is if you do something rigorous or activity. That's a cool way to release it. But the easiest way to release it is meditation. It's just laying there, sitting still. Literally, all you do when you meditate is just sit there like this. Just sit there like you're going to sleep and don't do anything. And I promise you, you're going to start feeling your emotions coming out. You're going to start feeling everything clear up. But in your mind, you're going to start feeling your mind clear up. But at first, it feels kind of weird because your mind going to be screaming at you. But you got to face it. But it's not nothing uncomfortable. It might be uncomfortable because you might want to move around, but you just got to sit there and sit still. And that's really what God wants you to do. He wants you to sit still and know that he has your back. He will clear up these emotions if you show him that you can sit still and know that God is there. That's the true reason why we meditate. To sit still and be still. To allow God to enter into our body. You can't even hear God because you're so blocked. You got so many thoughts going on in your head. You can't even hear God. You can't even take the right action because your head is so blocked up, because you constantly on go, 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 go. And now you on YouTube looking at all these videos telling you that you got to hustle and do this, that you got to hustle and do this, that you got to do all these different things throughout the day. But does it ever tell you to rest? Nobody ever tells you to rest. If they tell you to rest, they might tell you, oh, you need to get 8 hours of sleep. Bro, nobody tells you that you need to actually just sit with yourself. Nobody out here really tells you that. It might be some people that tell you that, but they don't really be telling you that when they tell you to hustle. A part of hustling is knowing the right hustle. How can you know the right hustle if you can't out-hustle your thoughts? If you can't out-hustle your emotions? Your emotions is stopping you from hearing the right thing to do. And then when you move off your emotion, you might move off the wrong emotion. Now you're in a different situation. Now you're in a negative situation that you don't want to be in. All because you ain't take the time out to really understand yourself. That's how important mental health is. You have to take the time out to understand yourself. You got to take the time out to put the phone down and just be with yourself. Why would you want to be with TikTok more than you be with yourself? Let that marinate in your head. But that's the end of the video, because I ain't gonna keep talking about it. But that's just crazy, dog. How people cannot go a whole day without TikTok. People is losing their mind, like dead ass. I'm looking on Instagram, everything, they losing their mind. I'm like, I gotta get off Instagram myself. I done deleted all my social medias. Now I'm back being bored and I'm talking to y'all. But we finna turn up this channel. I know that. So I don't even care. We turning up over here. So bring y'all ass over here. Get off TikTok and come get you some mental health. But hey, that's it for the video, man. That's what I wanted to talk about today, man. Hey, I hope y'all having a blessed day, blessed night, man. Drinking y'all water, staying safe out here, staying hydrated, dog. Hey, I'll see y'all in the next video. Give me a fist bump. Peace out.